Thank you guys for joining Closeted Mass Healer today. Yes, Closeted Mass Healer. And I was coming to you guys because I would encourage you guys to check out my Facebook, Shalondra T. Houston, and check out some videos, like them, share them, join them, join the group, friend me, and I am a psychic medium. I am a prophet. I am a healer. I am a divine feminine. I am an alpha female. I am strong. I'm a believer. I stand for something and I would never fall for anything. I am protected by the Most High. I like Tupac because he said a lot of things that I like, that I can relate to. But anyway, I invite you guys to come hang out with me, Closeted Mask Healer. As I said, this channel is strictly gonna be by, I'm from a small town with a lot of hay and cows, and the demand for formalism is only when you're really at the job, is the vibration. And I got too comfortable, so I mean, let me change the way that I choose to communicate. In retrospect, in retrospect, in retrospect, the vibration that I'm looking for, the tribe that I'm looking for, guys, is somebody that's serious about changing in life, understanding that we all fall short of the glory of God, that we can accept the change of people without being critical, so we can change the vibration of this new life that's been imposed upon us, or it is being implemented in our life, however you want to look at it, half full, half empty, happening to me, happening for me, situation. But the situation has occurred, and I have found one of the many ways that I think is a remedy, and I like to present it to you guys as a group of people. I mean, I don't mind you being religious, but I just ask that if you're religious to be open, because I hold a rock in my hand and I put the energy into that rock to encourage myself, and that's my tactic and that's my method. Does that make me a satanist? No. Does it make me somebody that will respond in a manner that the situation suggests? Absolutely, because I take, pride in being liberal and liberal, like Libra, justice, and so anyway, but I'm also interested in learning different religions and different people, and helping one another as a whole, as sisters and brothers in Christ, without no weird stuff. We rebuke right now in the name of Jesus any kind of satanic murder, rape, killers, and all that stuff right there is not allowed on my channel. I'm just keeping it 1,000, keeping it a bean, keeping it 100, being real, being 1,000, however you want to say it, authentic, meaning what the fuck I say, and standing in that, on that, and gonna always rebuke that. Not even gonna entertain that shit, type shit. I'm gonna turn your ass in. That's why I ain't never date no dope boy like that, because I'm telling you, bro, I'm not finna be nobody ride or die chick. I'm riding for my kids only, and that's the truth. And it's just always gonna be like that. That's just the love that I have for my children. Because when I was treated like Cinderella, I came to grips with that's how I wanted to love. That's what was going to be important to me. My confidant, foundation would be my children, first and foremost. And I think that everybody should just respect that. That's the way I choose to live. Anyway, and moving right along, guys, I also have a little knowledge on herbs and the healing effects that it has upon the body, and some different healing mechanisms and remedies that I like to share. And I like us all to share because I believe everybody around the world is shown so many different ways through God, in so many different ways, different remedies and antidotes on how to do it. So I never want anybody to think that I know everything. I just know what I know, you know what you know, and it's no caliber on the way that I weigh it. It's just like, wow, collaboration, networking, things of that sort, coming together to do the greater good. Also, I would like to share with you guys that I was shown through a dream, uh, through our Father, who I believe in, my Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. That's what I believe in. Three C's, the three C's that create, co-create, and cooperate. So we need to co-create by coming together and knowing how to handle different vibrations. I'm just shaking my legs. I got my legs crossed. Coming together and creating a vibration and being aware of the vibration that we're creating, the intention of one another, and how advantageous is it for the greater good of everybody, and being able to respond to situations and change them in a manner of which the control that we possess as the individual, because each person has different access to different realms of strength, power, you know, ancestors, gods, and spirit guides, and uh, I do believe in these things, and past on loved ones and friends that act as spirit guides and things of that sort. Um, and I am very conscientious of the co-creation of which the interaction that I have, whether it is via social media, in person, telepathically, energetically, I connect. That's how I connect. I'm like avatar chameleonish. I got a Portuguese man of war, schizophrenic, expialidocious, whatever you want to call it. That's moi. Anything that's different. Because I will always challenge, I think my being, and it's not my intention, but it's just my being. It seems like my being, my vibration is very challenging when I am interacting with people, because I call for them to operate at their best. In other words, like I was taught by a woman. I can't tell you her name because, of identity purposes, but somebody taught me this on my road just here recently, to operate in excellence. So, we all fall short of the glory of God. But it's when we can forgive, forget, teach, have compassion and mercy and grace, and also standing firm and, implementing justice and, being held accountable for our actions. Because if we're not held accountable, to me, I feel like it's a patronizing situation that's being created, and it causes for a person to, on all levels, be able to get away with not taking responsibility, which causes us to function in an honest manner, So if we're not doing these things, it definitely sets off the vibration of things, whether our intention is to come in and be a snake, play the role of a lion, a teacher, an advocate, compassionate person, help agents, security guards, and just, whatever, etc. Parents, mothers, confidants, allies, protectors, providers, environmentalists, discovering minds, archaeologists, teachers and firefighters, police and yoga teachers and Reiki teachers and healers and, shamans and, the birds, the animals, Mother Nature, the sun, the moon, the stars, all of these things coming together as an energy, implementing them, finding out, becoming one with them, calming our minds enough to connect with these things so we can function at our highest good and get the natural peace that medication cannot give you without a side effect of nothing but something positive and advantageous, such as the moon, the sun, the incubation of God, channeling that radiation to something that is spiritual, and knowing how much of it to take in, and knowing when to soak in the ambience of it, and when to give it a break, or knowing, becoming one with the ocean, seeing the sickness in the ocean, too much of the human energy and body, and tampering with and pollution and things of those sorts, when tsunamis are happening, when tornadoes are dropping and connecting with the water, earth and water coming together, because they're upset about having to, possibly Mother Nature having to, play the role of a landfill to vacuum out what we have polluted the earth with. So that's just some of my beliefs. I'm looking for that type of tribe as well to come rock with me, so we can, exuberate and exude and show and exhibit these type of energies, and share the bliss of learning, the appropriate time to soak in the ambience of the sun, and knowing how to, obtain, calmness from the moon, and, reassurance and a sense of peace that's just, enough to heal, and just becoming one with nature, understanding and respecting Mother Nature by not harming trees and plants and things of those sort, and intentionally and consciously allowing us to, emulate that energy into the world, so we can become the better versions of ourselves, not caring what nobody else think. They look down on us because they scared that we might be more than them, because they got a degree and they still ain't did shit with their life but lay up, and still can't have babies, or still can't keep a man, or still can't find out the dark night of the soul, what's bad up in us that's causing the things around us to rot, and things of that sort. How much are we implementing God so we can have a holy, acceptable, and thy sight experience and guidance with the change that's coming about, to solidify it, to King Solomon seal it, to get the knowledge and the wisdom from this man, our forefathers, and understand and consider that wisdom is always needed to be able to respond, and sometimes react in a manner in which you operate in excellence. I'm looking for that tribe of people right there as well. And I'm also looking for my chill mode Reiki healers, and sound healers, and people of light, and our prayer warriors of positivity that's not willing to abuse and use their authority and power to cause an offset of the vibration that should be set in positive mode, in my belief. And I really want to rock with that vibration, but I need a lot more people that's with me, so I can feel safe and comfortable, because basically it allows you to get calm enough to the point where you don't feel like you're around your surroundings. Has an effect on how calm and how relaxed that you can be. I would like to be relaxed enough where I could sit in the backyard of my own home and have a bonfire, and be my skin color, and be a woman, and be not racist, and literally have to work hard at it because of all the things that come at me that suggest that I should be, but in retrospect now, allowing the situation to take precedence in my life where it molds me, but I am the molder, you know what I mean, because I'm in control of me, and my outcomes. And so with that said, I'm looking for those tribal people as well to come join me, and having conversations about basically rocking with me, liking, if you liking my vibration. I like when you cooking in the morning, I like to be that person that you listen to instead of turning on CNN and experiencing some type of worldly news that can offset your energy for the day, because you're afraid that you may be bombed. Not saying that you shouldn't know, but just living a day like I told you, living a day like it's golden, you know what I'm saying, and not worrying about things, because if the birds don't worry about food, why should we worry about what's going to happen to us? If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So the need to know is not always advantageous for the peace that we seek, depending on what type of jobs I feel like that we have in our lives, whether it be an artist having to have intense, relaxation in a space where you can, become one with yourself on a level of being able to get in touch with your, creative side, or being a singer, knowing to get into that space of being comfortable so you can, be yourself and, show who you are and embrace your singing and then singing. A hairstylist, being comfortable and knowing you're in a space where you can just let it flow. You know what I'm saying? Being a teacher where you know that you got the full attention of your class of students who appear to be ready for the teacher. You're teaching, and then you're getting a response and questions, and all the I's are being dotted, and you feel like you're finessing the situation to the point where you're delivering the message to the children, and they're retaining the information, and you get the gratification of doing what you signed up to do. It's just anything. A firefighter going to control a fire. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that when you go in there, everything that you've been taught is efficient enough to help you effectively get things in control. A police officer being safe, kind, courteous, honest. Understanding that they control the authority and power at the core of things. Attitude reflect leadership. You know what I'm saying? Just being in good standing with just doing the right thing and not allowing yourself to be changed or molded into a individual that is a detriment and not and no longer an asset. And even just getting to the point where it becomes a personal situation and you're taking lives and abusing your power and authority, pushing people around, not understanding that, karmic justice is real. You could be nasty one day and get away with it, but it's just a day that you're gonna have to pay for that same day. And the scary part about it is, if you ever watch Final Destination, they tell you get to see how karma can work, in many kind of ways, but just think about other ways, financially, emotionally, physically, through love, through future endeavors, you know what I'm saying, hair loss, face break outage, you know what I'm saying, nail loss, you know what I'm saying, cancer, and things that really can affect us in different ways from the things that we do, and I'm looking for that tribe that has really, if you just realize these things because I've said them, and you want to come to the point where you say, hey, I want to call on the higher power that's positive, whether it's Ganesh, it is, Lord Krishna, whether it's, God, the Holy Spirit, whether it's Allah, whether it's Jah, you know what I'm saying? Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Ra. I forgot the rest of them, but it's a whole bunch. He said he has many names. Long as it's something powerful and it's very high vibrational and positive, absolutely. I'm looking for that tribe of people to come join me and basically, getting a group of people together to watch my show until the point I can get to where we can have live conversations during the day that's positive. We can wake up, we can get something started where we can pray during the day. You know what I'm saying? Just start being prayer warriors. You know what I'm saying? Allowing people to put through on the messages, what's going on in their neighborhoods, what they would like to be prayed for, and keeping it 100% holy. You know what I'm saying? If it's praying for a person in love, you know what I'm saying, for them to do the right thing, for the great things to happen, we're gonna pray genuine prayers. You know what I'm saying? Not praying for somebody, because if we get the discernment and say, hey, I don't know if this person is necessarily, like if somebody's intuitive, a prophet, I don't know if this person is necessarily telling the whole truth or nothing but the truth, but let's pray that, God's will be done. The heavens will be done. I like that. So we won't offset, the way of things, but being conscious of it. And when the university that we are conscious of, and we're in co-creation and co-creating and we're cooperating with them, everything tends to work together, and the force becomes to happen, and you become a great manifester because you got the help from the heavens. That's over here. Sorry. These oatmeal honey chewy granola bars, bakery fresh taste. But yeah, that part. I'm looking for those group of people. For the ones that's out there, I done had stories about bullies and I would like to have days that we set, get enough people and get some lives. Well, we can talk about bullying and even act as mediators from around the world. Acting as mediators. I would like to find a bunch of mediators. Being on call. I want to interview you and see how much genuineness you have. Can you take it? Give you the rules and regulations and telling you about the contract. That closeted mass healer has written up and guidelines and enforcing these things. And counseling people, helping people think things out, having a line that's open 24 hours a day for honest people. They can come on Closeted Mass Healer and channel and get some advice on how to handle a situation, and respecting and understanding that I'm not always 100% right, but I also understand that I'm not always 100% wrong either. But knowing that my advice and my intention is to only make things better, it's fully and solely up to you to take my advice. Someone would like to say, I guess, and at this point, 100% I'm saying and believing whatever decision you make is solely upon you. It's not, I'm not responsible for it. And if we can ever act as a mediator, because I say we, it's not just me, it's just my channel and what it represents, and I'm supervising it to ensure that my dream of having a place where people can come and get good advice, intuitive advice, if that's what the universe suggests, positive love, being reputable, having integrity, acting in integrity at all times. But if I fall short, I ask for forgiveness now and understanding. And remember, only time heals wounds. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it was meant to change or be talked about, yeah, there's a wrinkle in that sheet. It's supposed to be ironed out. Well, we're going to iron it out. But if not, we're going to let sleeping dogs lie. Because I can tell you guys, naturally, my first instinct is going to always be doing the right thing, showing love in spite of. I'm going to always talk about it until I'm ready to stop talking about it. I don't want to hear nobody in my comments telling me, stop talking about my boy and I need to heal. I'm grieving the way I'm supposed to. When my boy was taken away from me, I was tested to the core. I had to operate in excellence without even knowing that's what I was doing, but I knew I held on to God's unchanging hand. My soul was knocked over. My spirit was knocked over. I was knocked over. I'm going to tell you something. That's the worst thing I've ever been through in my life. I went to prison one time. And God knows in heaven, I could have did that time for 25 years rather than lose my son. I could have did 50, 100, the rest of my natural life. Whoever wanted to hurt me in such a way, in such a manner, who did that? Somebody threw some type of magic at me. I don't know what I could have ever said or done to anybody in this world. To make somebody want to hurt me and my daughter and my son that way. But I will say this. God is a good God. That's my boy. That's all I got left of him. Of him. Now, from the situation I got, a certain kind of peace only God can give you. And that's why, guys, I came to get this group together for healing these type of people all over the world. I challenge you to come on Closet Mass Healer and share this. I'll get on here. If y'all show me y'all want me to come on here and help y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to like and share. I'm gonna need to see some numbers. And it'll be free. If you want to donate, by all means, please do that. And it does take energy. And the way that I could be compensated, yes, ching, 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 money come to me. Money tree all around me. I deserve it. You deserve it. As you help me, I help you. It's not gonna always cost money. If I be let to do a free reading, I'm gonna do it. I can guarantee you all of my followers gonna be done got a free reading from me at some point. At least one. In the Lord's will, I won't stop until everybody get one. When we grow, and I know y'all want to hear it, and y'all want peace, and y'all want to talk, and y'all want to rock, y'all want to have a channel y'all can come on. Y'all want a channel y'all can come on and get help, rock, be nice, be kind, and get help and get intuitive help. I'm here. So share this video, like it, and remember, I'm sorry guys, I'm hungry. I'm here to help. I'm here to heal. I am a psychic medium, a prophet. I'm clairvoyant, clear audio, clear smell. I mean, I can do whatever, really. I can talk to dead people. I can hear messages from the dead and give you ways to clarify, past on pets. It just depends on how I connect with you. That's what I can do for you. But that's some of the things I noticed I could do. You see, magical, scary shit happened in my house. Shit dropping. You know, all that type of shit happened. Why? I have no clue. And right now, nobody's healing me. Me and my feelings and my snack bag. Yeah. But my son could be here. Ancestors could be here. Look at them tears. That's a shame. I'm looking for these people right here too. You share the tip. I want people to come on here when we have a live and I get a certain amount of people. Like say we get 150 people, 250 people, we gonna have a session till everybody get help. To the best of our ability. We got to pray, get on the phone and start a prayer line, conference call. We're gonna do that. Yes. I want to get on here and talk about hair. I want to be a women in the man channel. I want to get on here and talk about haircuts. I want somebody to teach me how to haircut. Show me who the person is that can team up with me. That can teach a person how to do cut hair through a video. Some people feel like you got to be in a class. I want to see the one who could teach me what I can learn how to cut hair. That's another challenge I put out. I'm looking for that group of people. Then we collaborate, make money. And I got some other things that go on with it. Reach out to me, DM me if you want to send me a video. I'll provide you at Londonappl 779 at yahoo.com. I'll provide you with a link that you can upload your video on, and I'll take a look at it and let you know if I learn how to cut hair. Somebody that know how to record and show in detail so I can learn through video. And I become the best. I want to become the best from your vibe, who you are, the pride you take in doing and cutting hair. Doing hair too. Braiding and all. I'm looking for, I can braid. And I had these braids in my head over 8 months. Over 8 months. Let me show you something. I can take my hair out. Brush it out. 8 months and still catch a fish without a hook. No lie. I can dip it because I use a certain kind of hair. I can dip it. I want to find the best hair braiders, the jazziest, the most team working-ish, non-backbiting. You can be Indian, Chinese, Black, white, German, Czechoslovakian, the Czech Republic, Hawaiian, Haitian. If you gotta come with no, I'm a no. Remember, I can see. I'm gonna see. Um, I'm looking for those type of people too. I'm gonna be back on later talking about the abuse and power and authority. Until then, I'll see you guys. Share this video. Like this video, please. Let me rock with you in the morning when you cook, making tea, when you're driving in your car, when you come to a serendipitous moment in your life and it suggests you had to cut some friends off and you need a friend. Turn me on, listen to me. I'm going to encourage you to do the right thing. People that's going to be on the live, going to encourage each other to do the right thing. We're going to network. We're going to start something positive. We're going to build. And we're going to put our indentation in the world. Respecting everybody's opinion. We're coming together for a greater cause. Until then, like I said, guys, please don't think about it. You know, we can do this. We can change the world. It ain't got to be on Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Don't have to be none of that extra stuff. Stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Just on some positive stuff. I'm gonna put it in some shorts. I have people come check out Closeted Mass Killer and friends and family and kinfolks and relatives. Pardon me, and kindred spirits. You know, all of that. And children are invited to learn. When we get enough people, I ain't gonna always have this mask on, but it was just serendipitous that I decided to do a video as my open introduction, and I had my face mask on. This is the moment that I got the pause, the balls, the face to come on here and talk to you guys about what we all been waiting for. Sorry. That's me. Y'all been waiting for me to get up and do it. I listened to so many different tarot readers that suggested that it's a person out here that's a healer that's supposed to be on here doing a... I'm about to cry. I swear. I got like food in my teeth. I just had got to this point. And they said it's a person that's supposed to get on here that's and I watch like Frequency 555. I love them. I love Pearl. I love Mystic Beauty. I love Fire Intuition. That's my number one from number one. What's her name? Sunstar 555. Crow Kong. That's my mother. That's my nigga right there. Come through with the come through. That's what she be saying. Come through with the come through on this itty bitty city like that. I just love her personality. Her, who else I listen to? I said Frequency Phoenix 555. That is the one to go get the knowledge from, girl. Yeah, but I'm telling you, she'll turn you into a woman. You hear me? She'll turn me into one. Well, I mean, her guidance help guide me. You know, everybody is not gonna connect with everybody. But my dog say, big cat, mate. Oh, cheerio. You know, her. She just my girl. And I love Frequency Phoenix 555.